hide this stuff here. No, I won't hide it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to start a new little thing here. We're going to do something called Lunchtime Live, where we go live on lunchtime. So let me pour me some coffee real quick, and then we'll kind of get started and what I got planned on if I can make it work. So I don't know if I'm about to make it work or not. Big ass thing of coffee. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. I know there's nobody in here right now, but that's alright. I'll still publish this regardless, obviously. But anyway, what I'm thinking about doing is seeing, I know my GoPro will run YouTube Live, like straight from the app. The only problem I'm going to run into is I need Wi-Fi, which that's not going to be possible. So you have to use a hotspot on my phone. Now, I don't know if I have enough gigs to do it. I may have to, if I can, I may have to buy more gigs on my hotspot. I don't know if I can even do that or not. But if I can, I think that would be ultimately what I would like to do. Could I just put everything up, just unedited, and then throw in some shorts? Yeah, I could do that. But it takes forever to upload a 4-hour video onto my phone, because I gotta download it to YouTube Create, which is an editing app, and then which takes a long time, and then I have to. Oh no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I have to download it from my camera to the app, which takes a while, and then I have to download it from my app to YouTube Create, which also takes a long time, and then I have to download it to YouTube, which takes a long time, and then it has to upload to YouTube, which takes a very long time. All that fucking sucks. Just throwing that out there. But I would love if I could just go live on Sundays. Y'all get to see the raw deal. You get to see everything, whether I catch anything or not. Doesn't even matter. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. You know, if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't, you can stop and start it up at, later date. But for the person who just came in here, I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to make my my GoPro go live. Like on Sundays, instead of making a video and edit it and all that stuff, just going live. Just raw deal, right? What y'all see is what you get. What do you think? There are some drawbacks, like I said. You got to be on Wi-Fi, which sucks. So I'm gonna have to use my hotspot on my phone. So hopefully I can get that to work. And if you are wondering, this is lunchtime live. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna try to do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I may switch it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I normally go live on Friday anyways, and Saturday. Or would you rather do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? It's up to you all. I can do it every day. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just sitting here drinking coffee, watching YouTube videos anyway. I might as well make some live stuff. Am I orientated right? Like, can y'all see me this way? Because I switched the thing up to make it horizontal, but I can't make the back part. I can't make the screen behind me whatever I want. You know what I mean? And my selfie stick here that I got this on won't hold it direct, vertically like that. Know what I'm saying? Hey, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, and we'll try to get that GoPro thing going. I'm gonna probably fool with it this week, and then hopefully I can have it up and running on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, We are, without a doubt, going to the Falls of Ohio this Sunday, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't give a fuck what happens. There will be catfish rods set out. There will be different catfish rods. I think I'll have 2 or 3. So we're gonna go multi-species, along with trying to catch some sauger. I might even catch some dinner. Who knows? If I catch enough sauger, I'll take them bitches home fried up. If I catch them, I don't know. I'm not gonna like just take 1 or 2. I mean, if I catch like 4 or 5, maybe. But anyway, yeah, that's what we got going on. Like I said, I may start. Who is that? I'm sideways. I did not mean to do that, man. I'm sorry. I thought I flipped it, damn it. I thought I flipped it to horizontal. Well, my my selfie stick there won't hold it this way. So is this cool like this? I could have swore I had the damn thing. Let's see if it's like that. I can make it to whatever I want. I'm gonna turn that off. It's kind of annoying. I'm too close to it. Okay, awesome. Well, I could have swore there's a little menu bar over here on the right, and it says orientation, horizontal or vertical. I picked horizontal, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm trying to find something I can sit this on. So sure as I don't want to hold it the whole time. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, let's just do it this way. Yeah, like that. I'm still gonna hold it though, but that's all right. So, what do y'all think about going down to the Falls of Ohio and doing some multi-species stuff, throwing some little catfishing in there? I've got some beef heart in my freezer, deep freezer, that I've been saving for occasion just like this, just like when I go catfishing. Because I've caught fish on deer heart before, and it worked really well. So I don't see why beef heart wouldn't be any different. You know what I mean? We don't have a full 30 minutes. I got to be back in at 11:44, and it's 11:26 right now. So we're going to go as long as we can. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do this either Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know yet. It's up to you all. If you want me to do it every day, that's fine too. I don't care. We'll just sit here and drink coffee and bullshit about fishing and stuff and whatnot. So what anybody else does for what does anybody else do for a living? Anybody else on lunch break or anything? So I drive a big ass. It's a forklift, but it's not a forklift at the same time. Like it's got a platform. And you sit on it, and the forks go in and out. It's to carry like heavy stuff. If anybody's wondering, it's a reach truck or a swing reach truck is what it is. A Raymond 960. So yeah. I'm trying to think of something else we got. I don't know. But anyway. Have you got any questions about anything? About the live during the week or the Falls of Ohio? I have got that heat turned up way too high. Now I work in the refrigerator too. And so I'm always cold. Yeah, go ahead, dude. Mr. Edward. Okay, more of a statement. Go ahead. What? Thank God for mom and dad for putting two together because we don't know how. I don't even know what that means. Is that on a movie or something? Dude, I ain't got a clue what that even is. Oh, okay. Dude, I listened to Outkast and I remember that song, but I don't remember that specific lyric. Oh yeah, I'm aware of what Outkast is. Just off the top of my head, I didn't recognize it. I've got to turn that heat down. Holy shit! I swear to y'all, I work in a refrigerator and it is. I got the heat on and it's burning up in here. But I'm wearing like thermals, jeans, a shirt that's got some fluffy shit in it, and well, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. But I'll let you know, man. It's all a fishing show. That's all I put on my YouTube channel is fishing. Occasionally, every year, I'll put a Disney cruise because we're going on a Disney cruise this year, which is why. Well, one of the reasons why I'm not gonna be able to do any like kayak tournaments or anything because I can't afford to put a motor on my kayak, fish these tournaments, and go on a Disney cruise. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be too much. Plus, I need new tires and brakes on my truck too, so I got that going on too. So it's gonna be way too much. So yeah, and I got a TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. Freshwater. I live in Kentucky. Apollo Jones, what's up? This is lunchtime live. If anybody's wondering, I'm on lunch at work right now. I normally don't go live on YouTube unless it's Friday or Saturday, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start. I'm like I said, I'm either gonna start doing it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know yet. As of right now, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually bass. I'll fish for whatever, hybrids, crappie. Uh, but like I said, if you missed that part, I'm gonna go down to the Falls of Ohio this Sunday, and I'm gonna throw out some cat rods, which is very unusual for me. I usually don't do that, but I figured while I'm waiting, messing around, catching sauger and smallmouth or whatever the hell's down there, I can be waiting on some clickers to go off. Ain't no better pastime. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. My truck is an absolute disaster. I've got like fishing stuff everywhere in here. My wife gets in here. I'm like, don't touch that. It's got hooks on it. She's like, I like, don't move that. It's got hooks on it. Can I put my drink in the cup holder? No, there's a crankbait in there, and there's a swim bait in there, and I just think that's funny. But is anybody familiar with the Falls of Ohio? I live in Kentucky, and the Falls of Ohio is like right across the bridge to Indiana. If nobody's familiar with it, here, we'll do this. I'll bring it up. I think I had it up yesterday, actually, or not yesterday, but Sunday. Right there, as soon as it comes up. Yeah, the Falls of Ohio. You fish like right over here. If I can get the dam right over there, in this little area right there. You got trout farms. Yeah, I mean they got lakes here that have like stocked trout in them. I don't ever fish them, but I mean you could if you wanted to, because what they do is they have these pay lakes that they stock with catfish, and then in the wintertime they stock trout in it. I don't know if they still do that or not, but they used to. the only thing about putting trout in a like, especially the trophy lakes, is those big catfish will eat those trout and they'll get massive. But then when summer and springtime comes and they open the trophy lake back up to, well, not open it back up, but to fish for those bigger catfish, they won't eat anything but trout. They get so conditioned to eating that stuff, that's all they'll eat now. So and they're really difficult to catch. Really difficult to catch because I used to go to those pay lakes quite a bit back in the day. I don't really anymore. Well, I can't say I don't really anymore. I don't anymore because it's kind of a, I don't know. It's kind of like shooting deer in a farm. You know what I mean? They can't go anywhere, so you kind of got to, if it was at a public pond or something where you have to pay, it'd be a little different. But you know, I just don't do it that much anymore. I'd rather go out and catch some wild fish, try to find them. It's like the puzzle of figuring out where they are is what is kind of half the battle for me. And then figuring out how to catch them, that's kind of the second. The meditative emptiness of waiting for a bite is what I go for. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just looking around, enjoying nature. Yeah. And it's pretty much the same thing, except for I can't sit still. I have to be moving. Like I'm either casting or something. Because like I said, I fish for bass mostly. Probably 99% of the time. And I'm always casting and doing different stuff. I remember when I was little, I never wanted to fish for bluegill because I couldn't sit still long enough. I always wanted to keep casting somewhere because I wanted to fish for the fish that I was watching dudes catch on TV. I wanted to fish for those, not bluegill. So kind of, my grandpa set me up with a plastic worm and I don't know, it was a 2-aught hook, I think, and said just crawl it around on the bottom a little bit and then pop it or bounce it every now and then. And I'm like, all right. Excuse me. It took a little bit, but I eventually caught one. It took, I don't know how long. I don't think I caught anything on the worm he gave me. I think it was like a year or two, I think. I caught on this little crawfish. I don't even think they make them anymore. But it was a plastic crawfish, and it had like this weird-ass weed guard on it. And I was reeling it in, and the bass came up and grabbed it like right at the bank. It didn't scare me or anything, but I was like startled. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know how old I was, maybe 6, 7 years old. Maybe 5. Something like that. Anyway, that's where we're going on Sunday. This coffee's pretty damn good, but I'm not gonna have enough time to go for another one. So we only got 7 minutes left. So I had to get all my shit. Excuse me. I had to get all my stuff situated. My camera thing that doesn't even hold this phone the way I wanted it to. That's all right. I'm probably gonna throw around some blade baits too this Sunday. I know those Sauger will hit blade baits, and I can throw it a mile, and that's what I'm gonna need to do. Is throw it a long way. Not to necessarily the fish are out there, just to cover a lot of water. Kind of hope I catch a gar. That'd be pretty cool. A big ass gar. As I've caught one gar on a rod and reel, and that's it. It was a fairly big one too. Then it's tailwater. I think it's on my YouTube channel if y'all want to check it out. It's got the gar. I think he's on the thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken, or she. Well, that's enough coffee for right now. Let's see here. Oh, I bought some of these because I couldn't really help myself when I seen them. They are the bigger, if I get that to focus. They're the bigger mooch minnows. They're the 4.5 inches. And because I've been using the smaller ones for quite a while, and I've been pretty successful with them. I mean, I'm catching fish in cold, muddy water, just bobbing a minnow like with a bobber and a mooch minnow on a jig head, about 4 foot deep, just shaking it in cold, muddy water. So they work. We know that for sure. And Jacob Wheeler designed them, so they got to work. And they do. Promise you. And I got some baby whales and some mayors from Crush City as well. I'm definitely going to be throwing this Sunday for sure. Try to catch some sauger. Or I keep saying sauger. Sauger. I don't know if there's any sauger in Ohio or not. There might be. Plus I got this big ass A-rig. It's like 2 tiers of blades and hooks. There's a tier up here and there's a tier down here, and they've got blades and hooks on both of them. It's called the Harvester, and it's just a big ass A-rig. Kind of hoping I'm going to end up throwing that too. I don't know if I'll catch anything on it or not. I don't see why sauger wouldn't eat it. I mean, it looks like a fucking minnow. But yeah, for all y'all that came in, we're going to the Falls of Ohio this Sunday. So we got 4 minutes left with nobody in here, I don't think. It shows nobody. I don't know if that's true or not. Hey, we got somebody in here. This is lunchtime live, if you're wondering. I'm on lunch at work, wishing I was on the lake fishing. Or there fishing. Hat's all crooked. Well, we're getting to the end here. We got 3 minutes left until my lunch is over. So if y'all got any questions, please ask them now, because I won't be able to. I'm gonna have to shut this down here in a couple minutes. Kind of wish I could get another cup of coffee. That'd be pretty awesome. Because we get to go back in the refrigerator at work. Yay. Where it's colder than balls. Tell you what, it wasn't colder than Sunday, though. It was 28 degrees whenever I got there. And the wind was just howling. Like, literally, it was howling. I don't know what the wind chill was, but it was cold, man. It was cold enough to where I couldn't even fucking fish when I first got there, because my guides kept freezing. But anyway, hey, thank you all, everybody, for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you check me out on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all Thursday. Later.